Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 34 of the Faith and Whatever podcast. I am your host with the providential most, at Josh_Carmen on Twitter. As always, joined by the lovely Jamathy Ewell.
Not my name still.
We are Garrett List today. Garrett is off doing stuff. For some reason, I want to call him Timothy Ewell, but I don't know where that comes from, so Jamathy it is. At James, Y-U-I-L-E. You can find Garrett at T Student Life, and Christopher is located at Marion Ranch. That lovely little ditty was brought to you by David. That album should be dropping at the end of this month, right, Chris?
With a little bit of luck.
With a little bit of luck, we've changed it to. So we will have to see and be on the lookout for that, because that's going to be from Marion Ranch Records. Probably where most of the quintessential action is happening in the hot music game right now. Truly beloved time. So we are
I love it
joined.
when you lie for me.
And hey,
Yeah, there's something I never realized.
it's not a lie if you tell people it's a lie.
Never realized Garrett was a Dragon Ball Z fusion of a man and a woman. It's really nice to have the full Garrett here now in complete form.
Got it. That was a weird, that was a weird sentiment. I didn't quite know where you were going with that, and that is true. We are joined by Garrett's better halves. I don't know what that means.
I don't think I've ever met Garrett.
No, you haven't. But Jeremiah and Natalie McWhorter are an excellent couple who have a YouTube channel of their own, and they were local, so we hit them up. We've actually never met them before, but we just reached out and thought it would be a good idea to hang out with each other. That's not true. I was actually
guys.
Jeremiah's RA. Those were good days.
My first friend.
And kinda, yeah.
At Hope.
Yeah.
At the school that shall
I
not
kinda
be
feel
named.
bad
Oh, are we not allowed to say that?
No, totally. Hope. It's not a big deal. So they have a YouTube channel, and we are having them on today largely because we decided to talk about and kind of see what life is like through the eyes of a pregnant married couple. It's kind of a cool thing, and it's a pretty unique time in life and a perspectival shift as paradigms change and new understandings are formed, both between you two and your unborn child. And so would you guys go ahead and just introduce yourselves a little bit? Give us a little bit of the lowdown on who are the MC Warders.
Oh, I like that.
Nice. Solid.
Well, I'm Jeremiah McWhorter. This is my wife, not my mom.
My baby mama.
I do that a lot. My wife, Natalie McWhorter.
Hello.
And this is Lillian McWhorter.
In here.
What's up, girl?
Due October 14th or earlier, whenever she wants to come, she can come. We have a YouTube channel. It's called The McWhorters. You spell it the normal spelling.
Glad we got that one out of the way.
McWherters.
Okay, so tell us, why did you guys decide to form that channel? Because it basically, we perused around there, and it's a lot of like following you guys around on your life, and
Random
just kind of
stuff,
what's going on. And so, what was the inspiration for?
Well, before we met, we did a lot of videos apart from each other.
Yeah.
She did a lot of videos
what
with
did
her
you do?
friends. I had a YouTube channel with one of my friends from Hope, and I would also just do random.
What was the name of that channel?
God, Maya and the Jews
And
Guide to the Ladies.
Far better than the Catholic Gentleman's Guide to the Ladies. That's
I hope he's subscribed to you.
Yeah, no, he's not. I don't think he knows how to work YouTube. Gosh. And so, okay, so that was your picking up ladies. Obviously, it worked. So,
It did.
ma'am, Mrs. McWhorter, the better half, what was your YouTube presence about before you guys met?
I didn't really do YouTube. Mine was
just
like
Facebook
Facebook and
videos.
stuff. Cooking videos, dancing in the car.
Not serious
Yeah,
cooking.
nothing serious. Just
Yeah.
This is how you make a sandwich.
just weird.
Oh, she does have an awesome music video.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You want to link that in the
Yeah, we
description?
need to link that.
Okay.
It's called Pants on the Ground.
Oh no.
It's
I don't know where this is going.
It's where I fell in love.
Okay, so that could be interpreted any number of ways.
I want to see that.
American Idol fans will know.
Sure, no, yeah, totally. Big fans of Americans. So we're super
idols.
excited. We're super excited you guys are here. The topic of today's conversation, and really what we were looking to do in this, is because you guys both are believers, right? And you guys both have made declarations to follow and kind of give your lives to Christ. And we're curious about what the next steps and kind of what your life has looked like going through pregnancy together, this conversation of a child, like how you're going to raise this child, specific parenting things that you're going to bring in, stuff that you're going to leave out. So we'll just kind of start simply a little bit. What has been the best and the worst thing from each of you guys about the pregnancy so far?
Do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Of course. Best thing.
Nothing
Treading on
bad.
dangerous-
Nothing bad at all.
The worst thing has been not seeing her enough.
Yeah.
Best thing, probably the progression of her belly. Just like from how small it was as it grew, and now we're like actually seeing our baby like push out and.
Okay, does that freak you out? Because that sounds terrifying.
It's pretty freaky, but it's so cool.
It's like Alien, right?
It is so
Exactly.
cool. Like, yeah, there will be times where you just see like a giant bulge just bulge out from her side, and if it happens, tell them so they can see it. Okay.
That's it. We will stop filming just to watch this. That's awesome.
Worst part is probably mood swings. Just leave it at that.
That's gotta be it. Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that at all.
We won't go.
You mean
into
your
it.
mood swings?
Yeah, your
Yeah,
mood swings,
yeah,
right?
my
Sure,
mood
good.
swings. My
Good,
mood.
good, good. All right, Natalie, what for you has been the best and worst part?
I would agree with both of those.
Of course, you would agree with my answers.
I'm going into more of it.
Sorry.
Best is just, I think it's so cool that two people can make a little person. Like, knowing that this child that's growing is half of him and half of me put into...
Do you want us to explain how it works?
You can explain
I
to
mean,
the camera
do you
if
want
you
to know
want.
how babies are made? And then, yeah, worst
Storks.
would probably...
I heard that's a good movie.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
It's all about babies being made.
And worst would be, yeah, I would say just like my moodiness.
Oh, not my moodiness?
No, my moodiness, yeah. And we all know that's what you meant, so. Yeah, just my mood swings. Like this morning, I had a total meltdown, and I can't even tell you why.
Oh, so is it a weird thing? And I don't know if this question will make sense. I hope it will. But is it a weird thing to, like, logically be aware that it's all hormonal there and still feel like you don't have power over
Yeah.
it? I mean, is that like a frustrating? I would
Yeah.
imagine it's like a powerless feeling has to be kind of
Yeah.
frustrating.
I feel like that's the biggest reason why she gets so emotional is because she knows that she's being
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
emotional.
Yeah,
and she
totally.
doesn't understand. She like can't
It's so
stop it.
frustrating.
Like so, it gets her even more emotional and more frustrated because of her knowing that she's too dramatic about
Sure,
it.
sure.
So it like stresses her out and frustrates her.
Okay. What's an unexpected surprise or thing that's kind of come about in pregnancy that maybe nobody told you about or nobody warned you about?
Before she got pregnant and like even like after we
Okay,
found
careful.
out she was
This is a
pregnant.
family show. So.
Yeah. Well, okay. No, yeah, it's okay.
Let me double check my mind. Okay.
Like filter. Okay. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to handle watching the birth happen. I thought I was like, I'm gonna be on the other side. I'm not watching that kid come out.
Oh,
at
totally.
all. And even like before, like I don't know when I changed, but well, I know when. I don't know what week it was, but we took classes at our hospital, and they showed us videos of like birth happening, and I watched them, and every time we watched a different video of a child being born, I was like, oh man, it's so cool. But I've watched them before, and I was so grossed out, but I don't know what changed, but
You're no
I remember
longer a
you
middle
used
schooler.
to describe it as a downtown throw up, and that was.
who described it?
I thought that's what you used to say when we were back in college.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe that was somebody else.
I've never heard that.
I mean,
before.
that sounds about right.
It sounds about
Yeah.
it sounds pretty accurate.
Okay, also poignant question: when did your belly button move from an innie to an outie?
Oh.
Pretty early, I guess
Yeah.
once she started showing.
Hard hitting questions here on F&W.
Once she
Good
started
one.
showing, so probably like week 20 something.
Yeah,
That's pretty
once
a
it
broad
started
range,
to
so
like
we'll go with that.
round, then it started poking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She didn't start like really showing until like early 22-ish or something like that.
Okay.
Oh no, it was probably before then, because we found out the gender at 18, and you were showing by then, right? A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Good. Okay,
Around
James,
the
you got questions, or Chris, you got anything you guys want to keep moving through?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm curious, through this whole pregnancy experience, you guys have been pretty transparent about it, like through the vlog and stuff, and kind of sharing, little updates on your life with that. Before we kind of move closer into the conversation of religion and how, the desire to raise the child and that kind of thing, what is like one thing you wish people would stop saying?
I know exactly what that is.
Well, it's funny because I used to hate when early in my pregnancy people used to say how small I was. And like for me it was like, what are you trying to say? My baby's unhealthy? Like
Okay, so you took that personally.
yeah.
Okay.
Which it was weird because I was
That
like,
scares
I
me.
should take it as a compliment. Like, oh,
I don't know.
like I look small. Like,
Like
I
you
don't
look
look
good
huge,
for being
yeah.
pregnant.
But
Yeah, that's like a weird
like-
conditional.
It's like yeah, it's hard.
Good
Like
for a weird thing growing inside of you, just like this monstrosity sucking all your life energy. But, I don't know. Maybe
and
that's
it
not
was
how
so
works.
weird for me because I was like, I should be taking this as a compliment, but I'm so offended. Like,
And then people would also say, "Wow, you're big for that amount of weeks," and she would get offended by that too.
It was
It was
like- there was no-
Maybe over healthy.
it's
The
like,
perfect
no.
size for 17 and a half weeks.
Yeah.
But now you're okay with people saying you're small because
Yeah.
that means the baby's not going to be giant because we were expecting her to be giant because of how big me and my brothers were. I was the smallest one at 10 pounds 2 ounces.
It's like a bowling ball.
And my oldest brother, Nathan, or my older brother, I don't have multiple oldest brothers. My brother Nathan was 12 pounds 2 ounces.
Your poor
So,
mother.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just indicative of the life of trouble both of you guys would cause your family.
Yeah, so the genes are big.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're
now
nervous.
it's like, oh, you're small. It's like, oh, sweet. Like,
Okay. Oh,
she's-
thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What
Oh,
about for you,
she's-
Maya? What's the most
I
annoying
forget
thing
the question. Oh, the annoying thing people
you
are
wish
saying?
people would stop saying?
I don't think it's annoying, but a lot of people ask me if I'm ready. And I always say I am ready, but ask me when she starts
Sure.
to come
Yeah.
out.
Sure. Sure.
I don't think it's annoying, but it's more like annoying not really knowing how to answer it. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I answer it. No, I'm not nervous. I don't want to be nervous. But should I be nervous?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not I refuse to be a dad.
Ever?
Nope. Never.
All right.
I'm just gonna make money. Okay, so
You
good,
won't make
good,
money
good.
as a dad.
No, that's okay. So as we move forward, the idea of kind of showing this side of your life. This is like a pretty intimate time, right? And so it's kind of cool that you guys are willing to kind of document that for people to see, because I would imagine people like watch those videos and probably find some type of encouragement in them, or see like, oh, it's kind of normal, or you can still have fun, right? Like our whole pregnancy doesn't have to end our enjoyment time together as
Yeah.
we wait for this,
Yeah.
child or beast or whatever it is to come into the world. And so, but that's an intriguing thing because it brings up a whole host of other questions, because as the 21st century kind of progresses on, and as the Christian faith becomes more technological even in and of itself, and how it's expressed and how people are finding out more about God online and all that, what are some of the biggest things that you guys look forward to as a mom and dad in this 21st century of raising your kid? Have you thought?
Been so focused on getting her out.
Sure,
but-
sure. Yeah, fair enough.
I'm excited to hear her say daddy.
Okay.
I'm excited to. I guess I'm just excited for milestones, to see different milestones, walking, talking.
Okay, sure.
I don't know. I don't really know, like, in this day and age wise,
Sure.
or as Christians, I don't really have. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
Biology
so early.
does a lot of work on you too. As the pregnancy continues and you finally have your daughter, biology does a lot for you. Like, really takes over and sort of alters you for this task.
Yeah.
Like, I remember before I had to change a diaper, I was super worried about having to change a diaper. I was like freaking out. Diapers are gonna be the worst thing ever. And then
And they are.
And then when it came right down to it, I was like, oh, nope, I'm totally cool for this now. Like, biology did its thing, whatever it was, fixed me. I'm good now. So
Yeah, I've never changed a diaper before.
neither had I until I realized I had to change one.
Yeah.
And I was like, nurse, I need help. I don't know what to do. I took no classes.
I've decided that my daughter is going to be the first diaper I change.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fun way to
Yeah.
practice. Okay. Well, very good. Now, for as far as like even continuing to document your guys' life, like what is the plan for the future of the McWhorter YouTube channel? Like, do you guys plan to continue to do weekend stuff? Like, what will be the type of things that go on your channel?
I think once the baby's here, once Lillian's here, it might turn into a daily thing instead of a weekend thing. I don't want to like for sure say that,
Sure, yeah,
just
yeah.
because who knows
Hey,
what's gonna
plans change
happen.
all the
Yeah.
time, for sure.
But that's what we would want it to be. We'd want it to be like a daily vlog instead of a weekend vlog, just because we know that there's going to be more things to document. It's going to be more entertaining. Like once a child's in our life, like I
I don't know. You should do makeup challenges on your daughter. That'd be
Oh,
pretty
boy.
cool. Yeah, that'd be Do they have eyelashes when they're
That
born?
poor child.
Yeah,
Or
but
do they
they're probably
grow
really
later?
tiny.
Pretty
right?
quickly.
Okay,
Quickly,
okay.
yeah.
I don't know.
I
haven't
Yeah.
had one yet.
She has them.
She hasn't? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She gets that from her
the
mom's
baby
side.
app. The baby app.
I actually have better eyelashes than her.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
Wouldn't know it from that beard. She's got a marvelous.
Shadows.
Will Lillian have a marvelous beard?
She better.
Okay, good. No, that's cool.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Sorry, world. So, okay, you guys are documenting. What is the goal, or what's the intentionality behind like wanting to document like daily in your life? Because that's not a thing you would have heard 25 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And this idea. So why, like, what changes that?
Well, I know in our minds, not only would we want to document everything that she's doing day to day, but also we really like entertaining people and making people laugh, and we would love for YouTube to be a source of income for us.
Sure.
So making that a day-to-day thing would also make it
Money, 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 money,
yeah,
money.
exactly. It would make it so I wouldn't have to work.
Okay, so that's like this is the ultimate goal. And if you're watching this, this is important because
Transparency.
this is the only time in human history that we've been afforded to be able to do that kind of thing, where you
Yeah.
could make stellar income
Yeah.
from the home, and that's the goal. So Faith and Whatever totally doesn't try to make any money whatsoever. We're
We
just
try, we just don't get it.
but I mean, it's an amazing thought to me as a consumer of a lot of media.
Yeah.
There, that my simple consumption of your media or the stuff that you guys put out as far
It's
as
helping
update wise
you.
allows you
Yeah.
guys to be able to
Yeah.
like provide for a child. It's such a cool way for your tribe or other people in your village, right? That this type of thing to kind of come along and support you, and they don't even have to do anything.
Just
There.
click.
It's
one
like
button.
the ultimate lazy man's guide to helping raise somebody else's kid.
Do you have a Patreon?
No, we don't.
You
have
should
Patreon.
launch a Patreon with the birth of your child.
That would be cool.
I just delivered that idea to you. I'll take 10%.
It's a finder's fee.
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like also that's like a
you know
thing.
what Patreon is?
Huh?
You
No.
know what Patreon?
It's awesome. That's what it
it's
is.
People donating money pretty much.
It's like Kickstarter for personal
It's a
life.
custom
Oh.
subscription model. So people obligate themselves to give you a certain amount of money every month for you to put out content.
Oh, that's cool.
So I mean, we probably would look into that more once it becomes more of a thing, like a reality.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
totally.
really not a reality.
No,
this
no, no.
being our
But you
Yeah.
keep grinding.
source of
Sure,
income.
sure.
I feel like right now it's more to be like an encouragement.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at least for me, like being home with her and like going through, because there's like also other parents that we watch, and it's a huge encouragement to watch them, and that's why I think it became like a real idea that you could actually stay home and get paid to video, because there's like a couple we watch that's his job is editing videos, and we get to see them do all these family activities, and like that's really cool that them both
Their job
both
is
get
to
to
be
be
a
home
family.
and be a family.
And,
Yeah.
and this is like no small thing, and this isn't like a blown out of proportion thing. Like this is legitimate 21st century Christian
Yeah.
communication there. Like you, as a community of believers, we look to other people for encouragement all the time. And this is all throughout the scriptures, right? When Paul talks about this idea of people having the gift of encouragement, let them exhort one another. And this is an exact form and for you to do it
Yeah.
utilizing the medium of the day in order to make that happen. And that's nothing small there. And that shouldn't, like, people watching should understand that and not take that lightly or not kind of overlook that. Chris, what are we at time-wise? We good?
1850.
Okay, so we'll wrap up pretty quick here. But just some last, some swinging mic, dude. See the enemy just trying to take us out because we're trying to encourage people. Just kidding. Satan's not real. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding about that too. Satan's
Double
totally real.
just kidding.
Yeah. So what is the thing you're most excited about for when after Lillian's born? / also scared of.
Did we already talk about that?
After she's born? Not
I thought
after
that's
she's
what
born.
I thought that's what the last question was.
I don't know. Is that what I asked last question, Chris?
I don't remember.
No, you said, what are you looking forward to? And didn't you say
Yeah.
what you're most scared of?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. What are you most scared of?
Okay. Boys.
Okay. Preschool boys are
The fear
malicious.
is real.
Yeah.
How old are your
especially.
kids?
Oh, yeah. I have 2 daughters, 8 and 10.
Oh.
You're getting there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, James has actually just applied for a concealed carry permit.
You guys believe in that?
No,
I'm just kidding.
I absolutely do not.
Unless you have daughters.
Yeah, right. Which I don't. Okay, what about for you?
I think for me, it's more just the change, just the transformation from being just us to going into being a family. But I know at the same time that's probably going to be my favorite.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like a plus. It's like a plus and minus. It's
Sure.
like it freaks me out, but then at the same time, it's like that's what's gonna make our lives better.
Great.
I was kind of joking about the boys
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
That's not
what's
what I'm
when you're not?
scared
Okay.
What are you-
Financial issues.
Oh, okay, totally.
Me being the only source of income is freaking.
Terrifying. Yeah. I'm surprised neither one of you said dropping her. That's.
I'm pretty good.
I think
at
about
kids.
that.
That's your
Like,
fear?
I think about that every day, holding somebody's
I
baby.
used to play football, so I mean,
Yeah.
And I worked in
Yeah, I saw how
childcare.
much you fumbled. Even
dropped
worse.
the pass.
So you know how to pick babies out of the air?
Batted down.
Oh yeah, I played defense, so
Yeah.
I never caught anything.
That's why you play defense. Okay, this is great. This is a really, for me, this is probably one of my favorite segments that we've done so far because it really is the pragmatism of life kind of rubber meeting the road in terms of practicing the Christian faith and doing it in a way that is relevant to people that you kind of come across in your life. So any parting thoughts or final questions or things to touch on before we close out?
Well, here's the thought. Have you considered how you will impart faith? I mean, it's so early on. I know you got 18 years ahead of you of just growing her up. But I remember struggling over that question well before I had to. Like, have you had any thoughts about how do you impart faith?
I think maybe just to start, like, instilling habits, like, early on, like praying before a meal, praying before bed, making sure that Sunday mornings is dedicated to going to church. And I think when you're so young, just making those habits early on will help as she grows older.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then also just talking to her about Jesus and then what he's done for her, and just like little things like that, not really going in depth because she's not going to understand. She's not going to understand like in-depth things, but I don't even understand in-depth things. So so I think that just the habits that we instill in her life early on will go a long way as
Piece
she
of
grows.
advice, something my wife has done and did a great job of doing, is she spoke with my daughters about the fruits of the Spirit every morning. And then she had asked them to come up with a plan on how they'll practice one fruit of the Spirit every day. So, like, even when we're taking them to preschool, like, how can you practice compassion today? Okay, well, if somebody cries, I'll go and give them a hug. Like, things like that. Yeah. And
That's cool.
that was a
That's
very
sweet.
effective way of teaching
Yeah.
faith in practice, I'd say.
Cool.
I
I
like
like
that.
that.
Well, there you have it, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to the channel. What's the title of your channel one more time?
The McWhorters, THE space MCWHERTERS.
Excellent. Can they find you anywhere else? Twitter, Facebook, Instagreasy?
We have an Instagram. It's called We Are the McWhorters. The McWhorters, obviously spelled the same way I just spelled it.
W-E-R? How do
you spell
And
the-
ARE.
WEARE.
All right. Thank you so much for checking us out, and we will connect with you soon.